I didn't expect to hear them. Not like this. I thought I was just creating, just painting. But now, every time I close my eyes, I hear their voices, whispering, accusing, begging. They weren't supposed to stay. They were just supposed to be captured. But I didn't know something would follow me. Something that wasn't supposed to be part of the picture. And now, with only hours left before the end, I can't stop hearing it. The one voice I never expected to hear. The one I tried to forget. You see, I didn't paint her, and now, she's coming for me. Don't miss the next twist in this story. Subscribe now to stay on the edge of your seat. I always thought I could control it. You know, the hunger, the need to create. It felt like art, not murder, just capturing something beautiful, something raw. But now as I sit here waiting for the end, I'm starting to realize something. At first, it was the thrill, the rush. Every victim, every face I painted was a triumph. I thought I was giving them immortality. I thought I was preserving them in a way that no one else could. But I wasn't preserving them. I was trapping them. And I didn't know it would come with a price. I remember Sarah. She was the first one. A pretty thing, pale skin, dark eyes. I saw her at the park one afternoon, just sitting on a bench, reading a book. She had this softness about her, this vulnerability that drew me in. At first, I just wanted to capture her likeness, to paint her like I'd done with others before. But I needed more. I needed to feel her, to make her real in a way no canvas could. So I took her, and once I started, I couldn't stop. The process was almost meditative. Every brushstroke was a moment of clarity, and when it was finished, she wasn't just a woman I had met. She was part of me, a part I could never let go of, but I didn't think it would affect me like this. The voices started after Sarah. I thought I was imagining it at first. You know, how you hear things in the silence of your own mind, things that aren't really there. But then they kept coming. One by one, I heard them. Why? They asked. Why us? They never said it directly, but I could feel it. Their anger, their frustration. The voices started soft, just whispers, barely audible. But over time, they grew louder, more demanding. And the worst part? They weren't like the others. They didn't care about being captured. They didn't care about being immortalized in paint. They wanted something more, something I couldn't give them. And every time I finished a painting, every time I thought I had done my job, they came back. I should have stopped. I should have seen it for what it was. But I didn't. I couldn't. The obsession, the need to paint, to capture them, grew. And with it, the voices grew louder, more desperate. By the time I took my last victim, I was starting to lose myself. The guilt didn't come at first. No, at first it was just calm, peaceful almost. But the more I painted, the more I heard their voices. And the more I heard their voices, the less I could think clearly. I began to lose track of time. I didn't know where I ended and where they began. And now, here I am, sitting in this chair, waiting for the end. They say the execution is painless. They say it will all be over in a moment. But I don't believe that. Not anymore. The voices are louder now. They're everywhere. And it's not just the ones I painted. It's all of them. Every single one. But the worst part? The part I can't escape? There's one I never painted. I can hear her now, clearer than all the others. I never wanted to remember her. She wasn't part of the plan. She slipped through the cracks, and I tried to push her to the back of my mind. But now she's here, her voice cutting through the noise of the others. She wasn't supposed to be part of the story. She wasn't supposed to be real. But she's here. And she's not going to let me go without telling her truth. They've all been waiting for me to understand. And now I do. But the one I never painted, the one I couldn't bring myself to see, she's standing right behind me.